Hopefully you have had a nice daytime. And welcome back to lecture. Welcome back to the home of Mary and Virgin to continue our reading and reciting here. Now, so you can see my screen, right? All right, yeah, thank you so much for your response. Immediately, okay. Now, as always, we will do the review first. Would you like to read what we learned yesterday? Yes, Eileen, you first. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
D, the writer is the part-time one and she has to work and writes in her spare free or time during nights. Sometimes she had to travel out on business and stops the writing.
Yes, exactly. And the spare time. Let's take it. Spare. Just like pale, spare. Okay, let's do it. L.
Spell. L.
Yeah,
L.
L.
Spare.
Spare. Spare time also means free time. Yeah, free time. So has the same meaning. Yeah, similar meaning. In a spare time. So would you like to follow the new word? How to pronounce it?
Spare. Spare. Spare.
Spare. Spare. Spare. Spare.
Not I. L. L. L.
L.
Just like A. L. 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 So you can feel it?
Spare.
Yes,
spare.
exactly.
Spare.
Exactly. Yeah, amazing. So would you like to repeat it? To read it again, okay? The whole slide. The whole slide.
D. The writer is the part-time one and she had to work and writes in her spare time during nights. Sometimes she had to travel out on business and stops the writing.
Well, exactly. Thank you so much for your repetition. Yeah. So who would like to continue to do the review? Okay, Jin, you please to go through it directly.
Yes.
Okay.
D, the writer is a part-time one, and she had to work and write in her spare or free time during nights. Sometimes she had to drive out on business and stop the writing.
Wow, amazing you are. Thank you so much. Aju, your time please. Long time no see. How is the day?
Hi.
Yeah, happy to hear you. Your beautiful voice. Okay, read it for us. We're listening to you.
Okay. D, the writer is part-time one, and she has to work and write in her spare time.
Are you serious?
Yeah. During nights, sometimes she has to travel out on business and stops the writing. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Let's check it again, okay? For this word.
Spare.
Spare.
Spare. Spare.
Spare. Yeah, Aju, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 times, please. I will play it for you again.
Spare.
Spare.
And then, yeah, okay.
Spare.
Yes, spare. Perfect, perfect.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Okay, Joy, your time, please. Your floor.
Yes.
Your floor now.
Okay. Yes. Yes. D. The writer is the part-time one, and she has to work and write in her spare time during nights. Sometimes she has to travel out on business and stops the writing.
Amazing, you are. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the native speakers reading.
Thank you.
Yeah, high level. Yeah, top level. Thank you so much. Now let's go ahead with the recitation. Ellen, you please to recite it.
D, the writer is a part-time one and he had to work and writes in her spare time during nights. Sometimes she had to travel out on business, stops the writing.
Yes, thank you so much for your fluent recitation. And this word again, would you like to think it?
Spire.
Are you sure?
Air,
Spell time.
spire.
Yeah, there are two syllables. Have you seen it? L, 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 L.
Air, spire,
Yeah.
spire,
Spell.
spire.
Spell.
Spare.
Yeah, I will
Spire.
put, yeah, I will paste them out, okay, according to the phonetic symbol. Spell time, spell, in this way, spell. And you just speak like spell, you know, spell, not spell. Yeah, not this one, yeah, in that way, not this way. This is spell, but here is spell, spell. Yeah, thank you for your attention. And the content is perfectly right. Yes, thank you. Now, next one. Next one is Joy. Yeah, you will recite it again to follow
Yes.
Ellen. Okay,
Yes.
just do it.
D, the writer is the part-time one and she has to work and writes in her spare time during nights. Sometimes she has to travel out on business and stops the writing.
Wow, amazing you are. Thank you so much, Joy. Now let's go ahead with today's task, okay? Today's assignment, today's task, you know? I will write it out, task, assignment. It means, yeah, what we should do for today, a task assignment. So let's do it together. Are you ready to read or recite for today's? All right, Ellie, you first to lead us to read it.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Yes. Yeah. I just add it now. Yeah, let's check it together. Revise. Yeah, what is revise? Because you know, revise it means, yeah, in this way to change your opinions or plans. For example, because of something you have learned, to change something. And here it means, yeah, to change something, and this is a transitive word. Transitive verb, you know, transitive. So it means that revise something. There should be something. So after revise, there should be something. So I just add it here. So hopefully you can understand it. And it refers to this novel. Again, thank you so much, Ellen. Thank you for your understanding. Now, who will be next one? All right, Joy, you please to go ahead.
Yes. After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Whoa. Yeah, looking forward to hearing your recitation, both of you, Ellie and Joy. And also, I will try to read it and try my best to recite it later. Okay, for today's September the 26th. After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and receives it and revise it accordingly. Okay, once again, after finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revise it accordingly. Okay, I will recite it till it ends. Yeah, to try my best to recite it. Okay, after finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedback from her readers and revise it accordingly. Revise it accordingly. Yeah, that's it. Accordingly, it means according to the feedback from the readers. Accordingly. All right. Yeah, welcome you back. Whoa. Yeah. Ajil, you can recite and then read. Yeah, just do it.
Thank you. After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises accordingly. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Eat.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you recite it in a right way. Yeah, time for you to read it, please.
Eat.
Yeah, revise it. So
Yeah,
there is a linking phenomenon. Yeah, revise it.
Revises it. Yeah, thank you.
Full of eloquence. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. Just read it again, please. We are listening.
After finishing writing this novel, after finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Wow. Yes, thank you so much for your briefly recitation. Yeah, reading. Okay, thank you. Brief reading. Now it's your time, Ellen, to recite and then read it.
After finishing writing this novel, she relaxed up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Wow, you are so smart. You know it. Revises it accordingly. Yeah. If you read it in a slow speed, you can do it in this way. Revises it accordingly. Okay. And you can also do it in a linking way. Just revise it. All right, thank you so much for your amazing recitation. Now it's your time to read it again.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Amazing. Yes, thank you so much, Helen. Yeah, fantastic, enjoyable. Okay, it's your time, Manju. How are you today? Hi, Manju.
Hi. And thank you, teacher.
Please.
Yes. After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Wow, amazing you are. Every word is so clearly. It's so clear. Yes, thank you so much, Manju. Now is your time, Virtue, to read and recite it for us to continue.
Yes, good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Virtue.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises accordingly.
Wow, yeah, recite it, please.
Okay. After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises accordingly.
Wow, amazing, Virtue. Now, Joy, it's your show time now.
Yes.
Okay.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly. Now I try to recite it.
Okay.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Wow, perfect. Yes, thank you so much, Joy.
Thank you.
Thank you for your active participation and also the high standard, the top standard, high levels recitation. Now, yeah, Lotus, good evening. How is your day? Everything good?
Yes. Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Yes, just do it. We're listening to you to read and recite for us what we've learned for today. Okay.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Wow.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly. Thank you.
Amazing, yes, thank you. And Atiu, you again, please, to read something.
Yeah.
Today's yesterday.
Again.
Once again, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks. Yeah, feedbacks. She collects up all the feedbacks. She collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. So beautifully. Yeah, thank you. Now, yeah, Manju, no, Manju, Virtue, you please to do the review of yesterday's.
Yes. D. The writer is part-time one and she has to work and write in her spare time during night. Sometimes she has to travel on business and stops the writing.
Wow, fluently. Yes, you're amazing. Thank you. Manju, you will recite the same content, right?
Yes, yes.
Please.
The writer is a part-time one and she has to work and writes in her spare time during nights.
Whoa. Yes, exactly. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. One more sentence. Sometimes.
Sometimes she has drama out on business and stopped writing.
disturbs the
Thank you.
writing. Yes, exactly. Thank you again. Lotus, it's your time to do the same recitation. You please.
Yes. The writer is a part-time one, and she had to work and write in her spare time during nights. Sometimes she had to travel out on business and stops the writing. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Lotus. So fluently, you're amazing. Okay, Jin, you please. So you will read something. Let me
Read
know which
today's
date.
paragraph. Yes,
Today's
today's.
paragraph.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly.
Revises.
Accordingly.
Accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. Revises it accordingly. Yes.
What does the it prefer?
What does it
prefer to?
Refer
to the
okay, I will write
feedbacks.
it down. What does it refer to, right?
It prefer to the feedback.
Yeah. You mean it refers to which one? Feedback. She will revise feedback accordingly. So how about your opinion, Lotus? It, what does it mean? What does it refer to, please? Lotus, are you still with us? And how about your opinion, virtue?
This novel.
Yes, this novel.
Oh.
Okay, Jin, you got it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
So amazing, yeah. Both
yeah,
of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, not prefer to. Prefer, this is another word, prefer.
Oh,
prefer,
refer.
it means, yeah,
No.
like something better.
Refer.
But here, refer, it means, yeah, points to. Point to. Yeah, okay.
Refer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are amazing. You can get a mic and ask the question freely now. Yeah, you're brave enough now. Yeah, thank you so much. Now, who will be the next one after Jean? Whose turn now? Let me check it out. Okay, virtue, it is true that there has not. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay. It is true that there has not existed one in China for decades or for almost a century, except for Mr. Yongjin. She is comparable to Yongjin. Once he died, she will be the only one in the world.
Wow. Yeah. Amazing. Yes, thank you so much. Exactly. Okay. Joy, you will follow virtue to do the same thing, right?
Yes.
First read and then recite. Okay, do it, please.
Okay. It is true that there has not existed one in China for decades or for almost a century, except for Mr. Yongjin. She is comparable to Yongjin. Once he died, she would be the only one in the world. I try to recite it.
Yes.
It is true that there has not existed one in China for decades or for almost a century, except for Mr. Yongjin. She is comparable to Yongjin. Once he died, she would be the only one in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you so much, Joy. So may I ask you a question? Yeah. Did Jin Yong die? Did Jin Yong die or not? Did he die or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that writer would be the only one in the world. I mean that she is the best. She is the best during a century. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, Joy, I think you can got me. You can get me. You can understand me. Yeah, thank you for your understanding. Now it's your time, Joy. Oh, no. Miss Low. Also, Ajiu, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
D. Yeah, D. The writer is part-time one, and she had to work and write in her spare time. Yeah, spare time during the night. Sometimes she has to travel out on business and stops the writing. Thank you.
Correct and clear. Yeah, amazing. Thank you, Ajiu. And I really enjoy your voice. So beautiful. And also, Aileen, it is true that, yeah, please go ahead.
It is true that there has not existed one in China for decades or for almost a century, except for Mr. Jin Yong. She is comparable to Jin Yong. Once he died, she would be the only one in the world.
Amazing, thank you, Ellen. Yeah, amazing, really. Okay, you will read it again, right?
It is true that there had not existed one in China for decades, or for almost a century, except for Mr. Jin Yong. She is comparable to Jin Yong. Once he died, she would be the only one in the world.
Amazing, yeah, thank you so much. The comment. Okay, your time, Virtue, to go ahead with September the 22nd content. Yeah, okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. The kind mentor, if it is not good, there are not so many people who love and appreciate it, whether they could comprehend it well or not. They would prefer to accept it. That proves the writer has the wisdom and talent.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks again. Okay, Joy, you will follow Virtue to do the same thing.
Yes, okay. The fundamental. If it is not good, there are not so many people who love and appreciate it. Whether they could comprehend it well or not, they would prefer to accept it. That proves the writer has the wisdom and the talents.
Amazing. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So anybody else? Okay, I will read what blend from yesterday to today's because there is some time late. Okay, I will talk about 8. All right. Yeah, September the 25th day, the writer is a part-time one, and she has to work and write in her spare time during nights. Sometimes she has to travel out on business and stops the writing. After finishing writing this novel, she collects up all the feedbacks from her readers and revises it accordingly. So that's it. Yeah, that's what I've learned for the recent 2 days. Yeah, thank you for listening, for your time, for being with me. I really appreciate it and enjoy it. Catch you up tomorrow night and time for us to say good night. Bye-bye.